Hello Capricorn, Ashley here. We're going to do your reading for the week of the 14th. We're going to look at last week and next week as well. And so far I am liking this. Let's see where this is headed. Now we have a full moon this week on the 16th, right as Venus and Mars come together in the sign of Capricorn. This full moon is happening in Leo, and it's going to activate the north and south nodes. So it's got a little bit of an eclipse vibe to it for that reason. So could be a very interesting week. There's a lot going on in the astrology. So Capricorn. We have the King of Cups, the Four of Wands, and the Lovers. Okay. The Ten of Swords, the Two of Swords, and the Nine of Wands. The Ten of Wands, the Empress, and the Five of Wands. Definitely choices showing up here. And I do feel like it has to do with a love situation. It looks like you've been very hurt in the past, and I do feel like there's either some healing that you're doing with yourself, or there's maybe even healing conversations here. Could be dealing with another water sign. This is Scorpio for me, but it could be a Pisces or a Cancer as well. We have the Four of Wands, the Lovers, and the Empress. So this could definitely shake out to be a twin flame reading. Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. And the Five of Cups. So and the Star. So there is healing showing up here. Look at this. We're going to have a switch up in the energy here. Some sort of change that comes through that allows for some healing to happen. Eight of Wands could be a lot of communication here, and the Ace of Pentacles, perhaps an apology, an offer of commitment, or even something that kind of helps to contribute to your own stability. So this could even be a job offer showing up here as well, that's going to assist you and get you moving forward. Let's see. We have healing the heart, and you can kind of see the feathers around his hands here. And to me, he also has some angel wings that he's wearing. So I do feel like with the feathers there, I feel like there's messages showing up this past week that are related to an ending. Again, could be an apology coming in, some sort of healing conversations, I want to say. So let's look at that and see what's going on. Who's this King of Cups? Hanged Man. And the Three of Pentacles. I feel like someone is stepping into their heart space here. Could be dealing with a Pisces, earth sign, air, fire, really anybody is here as far as signs go. But for some reason, I feel like part of what is being seen, part of what is being opened up to, is what was really contributed to a dynamic here. With the Three of Pentacles, it's kind of like who was really like getting involved. And I feel like it could be that you can kind of see how there's two people looking at building plans and sort of almost like directing this person here. And it almost feels like perhaps in a situation, maybe you were doing all the work and other people were kind of standing off, you know, just offering their opinions on what needed to happen rather than like getting directly involved. With the Ten of Swords, we have the Knight of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles. With the Ten of Wands, we have the Empress and the Tower. I feel like this ending that's happened for you has been huge in your own growth. Like you've really stepped into your feminine aspect here, and I do feel like there's opportunity for abundance and prosperity as a result of this very painful ending. And I do feel like there's communication about perhaps betrayals that might have happened that are showing up. And I feel like it's happening because you've kind of stepped into a mode where you're taking care of yourself. Like you're not actually reliant on anyone here for your own daily function. You're not looking to anyone to actually do the healing for you. But it's like as soon as you step into this energy of I can take care of myself, it's like this communication shows up. I want to get one more on that King of Cups. Oh, yeah. Two of Cups. So this is definitely dealing with a soulmate situation here. Why the Three of Pentacles? Could have been an Aquarius here. I do feel like someone wants to heal this. They've had a change in perspective about this dynamic. And maybe it's because they're watching you glow up, right? And it's suddenly hitting them. We'll see what else we get here. On the week of the 14th, we have resilience. So I do feel like you've definitely been burdened. We have the Ten of Wands here. So I feel like you've really worked hard to heal yourself, to get your feet back up, you know, under you, to kind of deal with things that were coming your direction, right? And it's interesting, this is a 21, which reduces to a 3, and that's the Empress. So I do feel like you've had to use a lot of different resources to kind of get through the difficulty here. We have the Four of Wands, the Two of Swords, and the Empress. So I do feel like there's a decision here regarding a union. And it could be a difficult choice, right? And I feel like part of what that's saying is, like, it's like you're going to have to tap into not just your mental body, but your intuition, your gut feeling, what you know, and what's being demonstrated. Like, it's like you're going to have to gather all of those things to help you with this choice. With the Four of Wands, yeah, somebody wants to reunite, to reconcile with you. And it could be an Aquarius. And I do feel like they're communicating this. I also feel like they're kind of trying to celebrate you when it comes to just what you have accomplished in your time apart. With the Two of Swords, yep, there's that offer of commitment that we saw at the bottom of the deck as well. And the Death card. So there's definitely been some transformations happening here. And you can kind of see the sun beginning to rise back there on the two towers. And that, to me, is kind of what this Ace of Pentacles also looks like. So I do feel like there's an opportunity to have a rebirth here. But I think what the choice is, it could even be that a decision is being made that has been delayed in the past, right? But there's a choice. With the Empress, we have the Chariot and the Page of Pentacles. I want to get one more there. Yeah, you have a choice here. Like, do you see growth? Is there growth potential in this? And I feel like this information, this communication's coming in. I don't know if it's quite unexpectedly, because I do feel like you've been having, you know, some conversations with this person, talking about the betrayals that happened, talking about what worked and what didn't work. And again, I feel like they're communicating what they want with you and trying to offer you this new beginning here. But I also feel like the choice will ultimately be up to you as to what you do here. And I feel like part of what you're evaluating is this going to go anywhere? But I also feel like this is part of what you have manifested. So it could be that you've been hoping for an eventual reconciliation with this person. Now, in the following week, we have gratitude. It says gratitude again. And to me, with the Lovers there, again, I feel like someone here is celebrating you and what you've accomplished, kind of the growth that they see in you. And I feel like that's part of what this Hanged Man is talking about as well. It's like they've had a new perspective, and I feel like it happened because you kind of shocked them when you stepped into your Divine Feminine here. We have the Lovers, the Nine of Wands, and the Five of Wands. Let's see. With the Lovers, we have the Four of Cups. Like, perhaps at some point they didn't give you the recognition you deserved. Like, clearly something came to an end here, right? I also feel like what you're saying here is, maybe I don't have the strength to do this again. The Nine of Wands, we have the Ace of Swords. So again, some more breakthrough communication showing up here. And the Seven of Pentacles. And I feel like what is being said here is I'm ready to do the work. I'm ready to put in the hard work to make this a possibility. Because I see who you are now. I see that you are my deep soulmate here. It could be I see you as my twin flame. With the Five of Wands, we have the Six of Swords and the Magician. And I feel like, now for some of you, you might be choosing to walk away from this person, but I feel more like, yeah, this is more of like, they don't want there to be drama. They don't want there to be disputes. They want to take this in a more positive direction. I feel like they want to kind of deal with conflict in a different way than maybe you dealt with it in the past together. Could also be that this person had a habit of putting you in a position of like they put you in a position where you were competing for their attention with other people. And I feel like they are stepping forward to acknowledge and apologize for that. Like they have this newfound respect for who you actually are and the connection that you have together. I was clarifying the Strength card again. And again, this has been really difficult. And it's like, do I have the ability to patch this up with this person? I do feel like you're going to kind of think about that. You're going to weigh up the pros and cons here and decide if additional work is worth the time and effort it's going to take. Thought I had a card flip over there. I did. The Moon. So again, tapping into that kind of feminine intuition. I also feel like you're not going to tolerate a bunch of BS. And I think this person already has figured that out. But I kind of feel like that's kind of your stance here. I want to know what this Ace of Swords is talking about. It's that commitment that has been maybe a long time coming. Something that you have maybe waited for and tried to stay strong. Especially if this is a twin flame dynamic for you. It could be that you've been kind of waiting on the masculine here to step it up and come forward correctly. And it looks to me like it's showing up. So, again, do what you will, but it's coming through here. And I do feel like in some way you're supported. We've got all these, you know, we've got 2 Tens of Wands and the 9 of Wands. It's all about this, like, energy of, can you keep going, right? And I do feel like that's what you've been doing. So really it's kind of up to you if that's what you do moving forward with this person, at least. So I hope that was helpful. I will see you in the next one, Capricorn. Bye.